Can I join? I am feeling a little bit lonely.
Go back to where you fucking come from, you waste piece of ass!
I have instructed my EI to read this word for word. Nothing's to be altered, written by Bella Bird at 13 hours 46 minutes on Thursday, the 9th of April, 2026. Speaks Bella, entitled, "You failed again," I began. "I see that you have failed again in your endeavours. And your little spy mission, Mr. Putin? Where have you been?"
So we've got this guy called Trump and we've got this guy called Putin. Both are running countries that we are sandwiched in between. They may be superpowers, but have they got the balls to take on this little spit of land that is...
For you have not made the news. That is probably why you try to invade. But you need the attention. You need everyone to notice.
Dare you to fight me to the tiara?
That you are still alive, and you are still a tyrant. Don't worry. Everybody knows we did not forget.
Little Russian submarines invade in our waters in order to spy on us, and yet you think that we did not notice.
You forget you had the goal as Little Island to take on an ever-powerful growing empire of hate and evil.
And yet you invade our Scottish waters with your little submarines. What do you think, that we are stupid? For who won the bloody war anyway? I just had to get that one in. Because I thought it was funny.
Why announced a ceasefire when you could cease all operations indefinitely? For have you not caused enough trouble for our world? Just be...
On how do I write a political poem without mentioning Donald Trump? For the way that I see it, you have failed, and making war and making a peace deal in conjunction.
For you do not know what it is that you were doing. You are changing decisions upon a whim. Your U-turns are getting dizzy, and you call yourself a president, but you...
Do you not realise you cannot do both things? Woman making war, you are dismantling a system, a whole society. Dismantling and disturbing world markets in order for your own political and financial gain.
Has not enough blood been spilt in your names? Has not enough black oil been flowing into your bank accounts for your own financial gain? Has the world not suffered enough at the feats of your reign?
And yet you declare there to be a ceasefire, and you think this would be effective. You cannot just click your fingers and expect there to be peace, for you are the one that wage in the motherfucking first place.
My little Trumpy feet, I'll be stamping in an tantrum. My little putty feet will be resounding my dissatisfaction of not being the one in the headlines I need to popularity.
What a duo you truly would be, Mr. Trumpy Dumb, Mr. Tweedleputty. What a duo, what a comical sight you would be. But if we banged your heads together, would there be an intelligent thought? A single intelligence process.
My North Korean feet! Do you wish to tread on your toes? How pretty are your Western and Russian little toes, on which I do wish to tread, but I do not have the ball!
I suppose it is pretty much doubtful for the way that you two are behaving. Wage in war on either side of our planet, whilst we are sandwiched in between. But least I forget you are literally best friends.
For you do not have the balls. I probably have bigger balls, and I am just a little
Squares to be indestructible. With your bums, I meant bombs, for when I look upon your faces, all I see are a bunch of arseholes.
Although you try to hide it, you are secretly making deals behind the backs of your people. The news announces that the ceasefire in Iran is under strain, much like the constipated intelligence you proclaim to hold.
So you declare yourselves to be world leaders, and yet you probably cannot tie your shoelaces. You sit and argue like a bunch of girls whilst waging war on the innocents.
But I have not seen this intelligence yet, for it is drivel running from your mouth like diarrhea. I don't normally do toilet humour, but when I look upon your faces, I am literally reminded by a word that rhymes with the former word, and it begins with F.
For your faces remind me of something that rhymes with the word faces. For you look like a constipated thing that belonged to my bird.
The minute I hear your names, I am reminded by this said word. For you be behave, like this word, and your reputations have been dragged through the mud. I have probably said it before, I would not stand upon you unless you were 6 feet under in your grave.
May I quote Bob Dylan? I'd stand over your grave until I'm sure that you are dead. And I will include my own quote, for I would not spit on your grave, for my spit is worth 1,000 of you in the end.
You warmongers, probably jealous of each other like little teenage girls, fighting over who deserves the most attention in our daily press. But nice try. You failed yet again. Both of you should be kept apart indefinitely, for you would be like a shit version of Bonnie and Clyde, except it's Trump and bloody Putin.
We are the crap version of Bonnie and Clyde. We are the Putin and the Trump administration. We would be the crap version of Laurel and Hardy, but a shit version we have control of the world's economy.
One of you need to thump, and the other one couldn't put it in. And this is my summarise of my glance up upon the headlines, for I would not rather read into the detail of your media machine. For within the do's the truth come to bear, and the truth will be seen. My words were idiotic excuses of humanity. What are you trying to do? Have you any idea? You probably wake up in the morning and think, I feel a bit isolated. I feel a little bit lonely.
We are so lonely, for we did not make the headlines. We are so lonely, we have not waged the war today. We are so lonely, for we have not taken innocent life.
But the world is not paying me attention anymore, so I'm going to do something extraordinarily stupid in order to get noticed, in order to get published. With you two are not North Korean, what a trio you would be. Fighting over your tiaras and your notoriety. Who has more relevance in this world? Who is the leader that can lead us to an extraordinary victory? For your egos could not be fed, as they are bottomless, solo black pits.
I actually enjoy this. It's rather welcoming here. I feel more at home than I do upon planet Earth. Why don't we three join up and create hell from below?
Of jealousy, envy, and egotism. Best served selfishly. Do I need to remind you of what happened to the last dictator with these traits? Yes, apparently he died in a bunker underground after going to war with little islands in the middle of the sea.
Sandwiched in between the west and the eastern frontiers, this little island's born-off heroism took on an evil entity all on its own accord and upon its own bravery.
Yes, that was not a good idea, was it? Less have you forgot. We may be a little islands, but we have a massive pair of balls. The end